biggest concern is the price. The price of the product has not grown for us. Actually, it has fallen. On the other hand, our wages, if you take an average, the lowest grade went up by 56%, but if you take an average, it's between 35 to 40%. Overall increase of your payroll, which is a huge hit. The second of all is your gas price hike, electricity price hike. On top of it, even if you have the gas price hike, if you have the steady gas supply, if you had the steady electricity supply, which we call it quality energy supply, if we had that, we could at least recover by our efficiencies and things like that. But right now, your gas price has gone up, your electricity price has gone up, but you are actually burning diesel, which is 3 times, 4 times more higher price, to compensate because the gas is not plenty in supply. There is not enough gas in the pipeline. So you are creating inefficiencies. So it's a big concern. Definitely cost is getting high. So how we get better, how we survive in this market? It is very difficult. And if we continue to compete with each other on the 5 categories, you're not going to get the better price. So that's the reason I mentioned that how to go about getting a higher price from the customer. The only way is getting to a diversified product portfolio. The second is increase your efficiencies, upgradation, and things like that.
We do a variety of products, right? We have 2 manufacturing units, and we do bottoms, tops, variety of items. And before the program actually started, we were talking about looking at new markets because, we're struggling because traditional brands and retailers, they're not being able to, place the quantities like they used to, like everyone is mentioning. It's not the same business it was even 5 years ago. And the prices have been coming down. And when it comes to, like Mr. Chauvin said right here about the diversification of the product, it's so important. And what markets we haven't, targeted yet. So what we're looking into right now is I'm actually setting up presentations and different product categories so I can target like hotel chains. So we can supply like resort wear, there's hospitals, there's so many international brands that also require apparel and textiles that I feel like a lot of factories and a lot of companies, we're only targeting 5 basic items. Why are we not doing other product categories that can easily be achieved in Bangladesh? So I think it comes about the mentality as well. Who are you targeting? What your brands are? What companies you're targeting? Because apparel is a necessity around the world. We're able to continue doing value-added business. So that is our, I think, core and our strength. And so far, we've been doing okay. So, for example, a traditional factory, if it's a bottom factory, right, the lines are set up in a way that they're only doing bottoms. But at our factory, for example, in one floor, there could be bottoms in 2 lines, and the other 2 lines we're doing jackets, right? So the layout is completely different. And I feel like the transition period for us, that's a bit of a challenge. The efficiency is a little bit of a challenge because we don't get the output. So usually we're a little bit more expensive when it comes to pricing of even basic items because we're doing such different varieties of products that we are not as efficient as one factory that's doing one product category. Because we're doing multiple product categories, you lose efficiency in that sense. But you're also doing more value added and more different products.
Diversity of product can be in terms of many ways, like as Mr. Chauvin was saying that we are doing most of the cotton-based item. Now we can make some diversity in fibers, like we can go to linen, we can go to hemp, and as a country like Bangladesh, we are very strong in jute. If you are talking about denim is such a product where we can mix cotton and jute together to make some special yarns which will be less costly and also sustainable. But I would definitely say we are doing the basic things, but also there are varieties. Like say for example, we can bring variety in finishing. We can add some functional finish in the fabric. Say for example, if a company like Experience Group, if they are doing the basic products 80% they can do 20% of fancy. That can be a good mix. You cannot do 100% fancy products.
In terms of diversifications of the product, I think for one thing is important for us to look at the supply chain. There is lots of like the product we are not touching. There's lots of problem with the supply chain. I'm just highlighting one thing. Maybe Mr. Shovan is there. He has got a factory. So if we talk about synthetic jacket, the huge market, we are not doing that much. And one of the bottlenecks of that is we don't have the supply chain. Denim industry in Bangladesh with the incumbent, the Pakistan or Turkey, they are not that much of behind in terms of the innovations and the newness. But we have got lots of other areas we are not touching. So that is the area I think we should more explore, and that will help us to do more diversified product.
In Mahmud, it was a vision of my father. He started his journey with textile back in 1998. So with his experience in yarn dyed, the industry was growing in the knit sector, but on the woven back-end supply chain, there were still scope to grow. We were only 400,000 yards once we started, and then the entire industry, we were making basics, and we were using technologies that were quite consuming a lot of energies and water and chemicals. Slowly, as the demands of the customers were changing, we were adapting to different better technologies that helped us improve the quality and also on the decreasing on the usage of energy and water and chemicals. We are also working on incorporating innovative fibers, and one of the fibers that you have mentioned, jute. So our R&D has been successful in it, and one of the brand has already adapted it.
So innovation is a very broad term, correct? So of course, you're absolutely right. We cannot do tech-pack driven business anymore for too long, correct? There will be certain part of the business that will be tech-pack driven. That means customer give you the design, customer tells you what the fabric is, you use your efficiency and swing capacity to produce that garment. That's what we started doing originally. But if you see the market right now, slowly all the big groups have very big innovation centers, means they have big sampling rooms. They have a lot of designers who is designing the product. I'm talking about the garmenting side. I'll come to the fabric side in a minute. So it's the whole supply chain, correct? So right now, a lot of we saw Crown, one of my factory, Epilion, name all the goods, Team Group's factory, they all have very big design centers. Design center means it's almost like a factory. 200 sample men working, 40 designers working, marketing team is working along with them. They are making constant design presentation to the customers. They bring the innovation out of the fabric mills across the world, and then using that fabric from the mood board, not a tech pack, from the mood board of the customer. Each customer have a different mood board, correct? And what we want to sell. From the mood board, they create their own design, and then the design team constantly travel to the customer and present them. And the customers always comes to us and present them. And we are procuring a lot of business by doing this innovation and design. The good part about this innovation and design is once your design is approved as a manufacturing product, your pricing problem goes away, correct? Because they give you a little bit better price because you innovated. Then the other thing is that the order is yours. You're not competing with 10,000 other people. So of course we have to go for innovation. We have to drive the innovation.
One thing is the machineries who are our denim industry is a little bit new in terms of not that much old, maybe 10 years old or 15 years old, most of the denim mills is coming. So that they have taken the new machineries. That is one of the things they can get the better product and the new innovative product from there. Number two is the communication is one of the important things. They come to know they are in connection with the lots of customers and as well as lots of technologies. And third thing is we have got a very good team, the technical team has been grown up with the times. If you look at the different denim mills, you will see the all Bangladeshi peoples are there. So in terms of technical adoption also was very good to serve for the denim industry. And the marketing also is very good, to be very honest. Marketing is very good. They learn it from the other mills. Like once upon a time, everybody was carrying the hangers and everything, denim hangers, nobody likes it. So they changed themselves how to do the presentations. So those are the things also important. And sustainability was was a demand from the customer for last like 5-6 years. So lots of things has changed in terms of like the processing as well, and innovative raw materials as well. That we are talking about, like there is lots of new things has been in the denim. Like earlier it was cotton, then it is cotton elastin. Now there you will find linerals, you will find hemp, then you will find lots of polyester in there. So our like whoever runs our factory, they adopted these things because this is very much needed for the industry. So they adopted, and they somehow maybe they failed for first few times, but they continue to try to do that and they get success.